the whole idea here of this entire series was to end the series on Ike. And if you take a look at my other sort of collections of Let's Plays, it's always, almost always, I think there's one exception, but almost always on part 9 of the little mini-series that I end up fulfilling that particular idea. And clearly, this is going slower than I planned. So this being part 9, my whole idea is actually this was going to be the last one, and it's not. But here's my pseudo promise. I have 2 contracts left to do on the surface of the moon. We'll get to these very, very shortly. Regardless of where this video ends up or where this stream ends up, at the end of this, I promise to finish off the rest of it between now and the stream next week. And then next week, I will be starting on the Ike thing, one way or the other. Now, I'm going to qualify that with just one little proviso, and that is if something unexpected happens that turns into something interesting that I suspect that you would want to see the conclusion of, then I will do that conclusion. But if everything goes well, if all this turns into is I just do these 2 landings and then all I got to do is get these folks back to Kerbin, which you have seen me do in previous streams, then that's what I'm going to do between the 2 streams, and we'll start with Ike. So I'm like 95% sure next stream, part 9, we're going to start with designing our Ike mission, hopefully get that thing rolling. So anyway, on to the next, a pinky promise, says Bravos. I would call that a pinky promise, yes. But, well, I think if something interesting was happening and it kind of left on a cliffhanger that people would like to see the conclusion of, I think people would rather probably see the conclusion of. We'll see how this goes. But anyway, on to the contracts. These are the 2 contracts I have left before I want to head off to Ike. One is to land Michael O to Munar 5B, where he has to do some repairs. There's actually nothing for him to do. The way that these contracts work from Kerbal Academy is you just have to have this particular engineer in the vicinity of the probe for 2 minutes, and then this contract gets settled. So that's that one. And then my other one, another Kerbal Academy one, field science. This one I need to have Bob Kerman aboard. I do have Bob Kerman aboard. And I'm okay, never mind, I understand. Don't worry, I'm getting distracted. Bob Kerman is in green because he is aboard. Michael Kerman is not in green because he's not at Munar 5B yet. That's what I was getting to. But anyway, we need to collect some science from the moon's canyons. And so that is that. So we're going to, let's take a look at which one of these, we're going to just do it. We got our lander. We're sitting here in orbit about the moon. Michael O and Bob are already in the lander. I have fueled up said lander. And yeah, we're ready to go. So let's, oh my goodness. Okay, let's find that landers. There we go. So it's the Munar 5B. So here's our orbit. That is Munar 5. That is the Munar 5B right there. So that is actually coming up. So that might work out pretty well. So we'll set that as a target. And then we will also land in the canyon. So I'm going to open up ScanSat. So we got Munar 5B coming up pretty soon from where we are. Looking at this map, Munar 5B's got, actually I can get Munar 5B's exact position on here. I'll do that very shortly. But these are canyons up here, if I'm not mistaken, above this crater. So it looks like that's coming up too. These are canyons, right? These are canyons. This is a vertical canyon here. There's actually 2 canyons on the moon. One is this vertical canyon running this way, or vertical, north-south. It's not really vertical, of course. And the other one is an east-west canyon. Oh, it's somewhere else on this map. You know, I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to go for this one. So anyway, what I'm going to show you, let's put this aside just really, really, really briefly. We're going to land at Munar 5B right now. So what I'm going to show you is how I can get Munar 5B to show up easily on this little map without anything else showing up around it. And I can use Waypoint Manager to help me out. So I'm going to open up Waypoint Manager. Another mod to help you, well, manage waypoints. And it has this ability here for you to add waypoints. And so you can add waypoints in a variety of different ways. But one of them is just to put in the latitude and longitude. I'm going to call this waypoint Munar 5B. And you can get the latitude and longitude. There it is right there. I can see it. It's 2 degrees, 37 minutes and 28 seconds south, and 24 degrees, 28 minutes and 6 seconds west. Unfortunately, this has to be in decimals. For those people that don't know, well, there's 60 minutes in a degree and then 60 seconds in a minute. So if you want to convert this number into decimals, you take the 37 divided by 60, add on to that 28 divided by 60 twice, or 3600, add those two decimals together, add that to 2, and that gets you what the latitude is as a decimal, and negative means to the south. So it is, and I already worked it out, by the way, it is 2.6244. And I'm noticing that 5 is kind of hanging around. You know what I'll do? I'll just put a bunch of 4s, because it actually was 4 repeated. And then the 24 degrees, 28 minutes, 6 seconds west is negative is west. So it is 24 point, and that 14683. And again, I worked these out ahead of time. I'm not doing this in my head. And again, the 3's repeated, so I'm just going to do that. I'm noticing the 1's hanging around. And we can put the waypoint right at the terrain height, and notice there it is. There's our waypoint. So I can apply that, and I can save that, and now that waypoint is here for me to see. If I click this little button, that waypoint will show up on my Navball and show up when I'm in vessel view too. But it also should be now on, I think, maybe I need to refresh this map. I should see it now on here. There it is. Maybe it was there before and I just didn't notice it. But there it is right there. So what we need to do, I don't know what the terrain is around there. Get out a little mini map. So these are the Midlands. I have no idea. You know what? I'm not going to bother with doing this for science. I got no idea whether this is a biome I've landed in before. I've only done 3. But I can tell here, these are the lowlands where I was. This is the northwest crater, and this is the east crater. So I don't think I've been in the Midlands. So I think this is going to work out pretty well. So what we need to do is time warp. Hello, Wolfie. Welcome. Hello, Clay. Hello, Bravos. Hello, Jolly. Hello, Dan. And hello to anyone I might have missed in all of that while I was doing my introductory stuff. So let's do the time warping here. And I'm thinking, oh no. I'm looking at this waypoint. And again, the blue is predicting where our next orbit's going to be. So it's definitely going to be coming up here. Let's see. We'll get ourselves at about the halfway point. No, not the next. Sorry, one more orbit after this. One more orbit. You can see how close the blue orbit's coming to our waypoint there. So now I'm just going to bring our station to the halfway point. Actually, probably, let me think about this. No, right about here. Let's undock. Let's get this done. So I'm tuck that there, tuck that there, tuck that there, tuck that there. And we are going to undock. And I think I got this all set. I think I got this all set to go. Hopefully. So undock. And get onto our lander. So yes, Michael and Bob are aboard. They're going to be our crew for both of these two missions. We're leaving Alec. Alec P is being left behind. Oh yeah, I need to activate our reaction wheels. Control and toggle that torque. There we go. Okay. Actually, let's just back away a little bit. Is it? Yeah. There we go. So I don't end up accidentally docking with it again. Alright, so yeah, this is our little lander. I have stripped off all the extra parts that were stuck to it. You might recall this from the last stream. These are parts we were using to fix that rover, and they've been reattached to our runabout to head us back home so that we can take those back. I've also emptied out the cargo in these containers here, because you might recall all that extra weight last time kind of got me it was a little close for getting these folks back, so I don't want to be that close again. The only cargo is I put in 1 repair kit in case I break something, and it doesn't weigh very much. I think it's like 50 kilograms or something. Oh, it's not even that. It's 5 kilograms. And I even took out Bob and Michael's parachutes to save that weight, so they only have their EVA packs. Okay, so what we need to do, we're going to be burning retrograde in just a little bit, so we're going to do a little bit of a proper avoidance maneuver by pointing ourselves prograde. Wow, that's prograde. Okay. Let's see here. Put on RCS. Nope, other way and forward. I don't think I'm going to hit anything. So a little bit of RCS will get us moving in that direction over there. Let's right ship, as it were. And now I want to time warp to where I'm going to do the descent. Let me make sure they got 5 days of food, water, and oxygen, 12 years of nitrogen. I think they're all ready. I think they're ready to go. So let's get to where we're going to do this descent. I'm going to turn off those. Oh, did I lose my target? Might have. Oh, you know what I can also do? Rather than finding the target that way, you can find the target with Kerbal Engineer here. Where is it? Landers. Munar 5B. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we're going to get up here. Now, this is a moon landing. Like, I'm going to get about 1/3 of an orbit ahead here and then push it onto the retrograde. But I should be, because of my maneuver, the station should be behind me. There it is. See? Okay. Oh, activate engines. Activate. 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 And activate. Oh. Activate. So that's 4. There we go. And we'll just do this eyeball-y like here. Let's... Can I get rid of that text? Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can do this descent with some expediency and some and also some what's the word I'm looking for? And also some efficiency at the same time. If you okay, so let's see. Rewrite this. Oh, let's put this on free so that the ground's below me. I always find that helps. What am I? There we go. Spinning all around. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So I got a heading and a destination there. So that all helps. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. All right, let's get down there. Now I can see that I got to come a little bit, according to this, a little bit towards... I guess that's to the east. I need to pull my trajectory, so I should probably deal with that before I get too far. So the best place to do that is halfway between your ascending and descending. No, about 1/4 of the way to where you're going. So about there, and I need to put this on to the east, which is this way. Positive normal, is that making sense? According to my right-hand rule, it should be negative normal I should be burning. I need to pull it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this does. So I'm just going to pull the trajectory so it's just over that way. No, I was right the first time. Positive normal. Okay, other way. Should have been trusting east and west, not my silly. There it goes. So that's going right over the waypoint. Beautiful. I don't need this anymore. Back on the retrograde you go. Roll that so the blue is up. Descend our landing gear. All right. Oh, and I can see my waypoint down there. So all this stuff, I really like having this. And I'm going to quick save again. I always quick save before landings because I get nervous. I don't want... There's something. Something's on the surface. So again, the whole we're going to collect the science that we can, but our whole mission is really just about getting Michael to be nearby that rover And then, alright, I'm going to get above here just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this onto the horizon here. And all I'm going to do now is just want to start to... Now notice I'm getting the... This I didn't have turned on. This little red cross, or little red target, is coming from Kerbal Engineer. And it is a... where your predicted impact site is going to be. Which is great. But I want to keep it a little short right now, or a little long actually. There we go, that looks pretty good. I find that really helps. I wish I had it turned on last time. Okay, so let's put this on surface, not target. No, I guess it's probably the same. We are 40 kilometers away, still have 480 meters per second of surface velocity. We got an altitude of 11 kilometers. Alright. So I think we're going to be okay. And we should also, once we get close, see the red target coming from Kerbal Engineer, which will help us put it... We want to land as close as we can to our target here. Also got to watch my vertical speed. It is reasonably high, so maybe I should pitch a little bit here. Let's start losing some velocity, some more velocity to shed here. Yeah, I'm losing a little bit of vertical speed too. I need to come a little this way. Still got just under 7 kilometers, so I think I'm doing okay as far as altitude goes. I think I need to knock off more speed though. Sorry, where's the... Okay. Sure, I thought I'd be seeing... Oh, there it is. I saw the little red. I can barely see the... There's a hint of red there, if you can see it. That's showing where the target is. So that looks like our landing spot, which honestly I think I might kind of just ride this down. I do not have... No. Okay, so I'm just gonna... I don't want to come down too hard though. I do have to be a little careful. Maybe come like this. I got a lot of velocity. Let's start shedding velocity. I'm getting nervous. Not gonna do the ultimate... There, I can move that red spot around. I like that. Not going to do the big suicide burn, as it were. Boy, that red spot thing is great. Okay, what's the altitude? 1.5 kilometers. Shed some more velocity. I like that spot. I'm going to try and... Can't watch too many things, though. I don't want to crash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good. Not quite as close as I think it is. Now I'm looking at it, but that's okay. Let's just put her down. Slow. Okay. Nicey nice. We're down. Maybe a little rougher. Oh, wow. I'm not... Is that... I can't tell. Let's turn the waypoints off. I don't need... Actually, I can delete the waypoint. I certainly don't need it anymore. Oh, 150... I thought that said 1,000. 115 meters. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... The rule here is simply we need to EVA Michael. We should be doing science, too. Should be checking that. Oh, no! Oh, no! I forgot! Okay, the science will be limited. And the reason why the science is limited is because I stripped all the good science off of this thing to put on the rover, and I never never recovered it. So we have not a whole lot of science we can do. Okay, that's all right. Okay. RCS on. Let's get over there. Oh, he doesn't have any RCS. Oh, for frick's sakes. He has no monopropellant because of that dopey glitch. It's easy to fix, though. All you gotta do... grab him, grab them. Take the pack, put it in inventory, take it back out, and suddenly he has, yep, his monopropellant. Or his EVA fuel. That's a Kerbalism thing. Make sure to plant a flag and do the EVA report. I will make sure definitely to do those things and collect a surface sample too. But right first, I'm going to get Michael over here. He's going to go investigate this rover. And again, he doesn't really have to... Oh, we're already close enough. I'm just noticing that. The timer's already going down. We're already under a minute. We're almost done. But we'll go take a look at the rover anyway. Might as well. Okay, so this, or not a rover, the lander. I was already close enough being when we landed, so this is definitely close enough. We only got about 30 seconds left to do. This was a land and return thing, so it landed. Oh, that's why we don't have a lot of science to collect. We wouldn't have had a lot of science to collect anyway, because this thing did it. But it collected a bunch of science. It put it all into a little science care package that was here at the top. That left and went back to Kerbin, and I'm assuming was recovered. I honestly can't remember, but yeah, whatever. It's a done thing. It has nothing to do, but for some reason we're repairing it, and it is done. There we go. So that contract is complete. And what that contract gets you, by the way, these Kerbal Academy contracts that come from the Kerbal Academy contract pack, is they give the Kerbals experience. That is what they do. Okay. So, bring Michael aboard. No, you know what? I'm going to leave him out for a little bit. Okay. And we'll go get Bob. Whoops, Bob. And actually, we should try and be quick, too, because the quicker we are, the less we end up coming out of beneath the orbit of the station, and the cheaper it'll be for us to return. So we'll try and do this quickly. Okay, so this is, I'm thinking landing 3. So this is the Twitch 4. Landing 3 for this lander. And it is Bob and Michael. Okay. And we can do a surface sample and an EVA report. That should be at least some science. And actually, while Bob is doing that, do we have Moonstone? I went through a bit of a Moonstone fiasco last time. There's one of the craters that I had some fun with the rover, but I'm pretty sure somebody mentioned in the comments for that stream, I don't think a Kerbal can get anything out of this. I think you need to have a rover with one of those scanning arms for that. But what I really need, is this one here? This is one here. These little rocks, we should be able to collect, oh my gosh, right here. So I don't know which way that is. Looks like it's to the north of us. Okay, so we'll check that out. How's Bob doing? Bob is done. Okay. Bob has collected his stoof. What we'll do is we'll store that in here. And store it. Wait, all I gotta do, transfer, what do you, oh my gosh, science, transfer data, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go see if I can take a look at that rock. Is he stuck? Oh my gosh! What did I talk? Oh, wait. See, that is... Bob just blew up. Bob just somehow glitched with the ladder. and blew up. Those are the kind of things about why I quick save. So I'm going to throw this one. You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to throw this one to the chat. Should I... Because honestly, that was a Kraken thing. That wasn't anything I did wrong. But, oh no, but then I can't do this you know what? Maybe that's the thing to do. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign to say, forget this contract. Should I say, goodbye, Bob? Sorry, there was a freak accident. Bob is now dead. Be honest, the rover's on its side, or the lander's on its side too, so we're not done yet. And just live with it, or should I revert? The revert would be shortly, while I do this to make my life worse. The revert would be shortly before the, I can get this out, shortly before the landing, when I did do a quick save. So, people in the chat, just let me know. It's not going to be a formal count here. Here's the question. I'm seeing no and I'm seeing yes, and I did a lot of talking. So, should I leave Bob to be dead? That's the question. Should Bob be dead? I'm seeing revert, F5, revert. Okay. If that's what people want, that's what I'm gonna go with the chat on this one. What am I do? Well, then probably doesn't matter. Revert. I'm seeing a lot of reverts. Okay. Bob should live. Bob should live. Okay, okay, so what we're gonna do, F9, Bob's gonna live. Okay, so here we are. Okay. Now, I still have Munar 5 selected. The waypoint manager. Let's put that back on again. There's our waypoint. Waypoint manager. I'm just getting back to the state that I was at. Oh, there's the waypoint. I see it. Okay, so that is that. We'll put our contracts back. And we do this landing. I'll try and do it quick. I was kind of proud of that previous landing too, so I'm a little bit annoyed. I thought that landing went really well. Oh my gosh. It's there we go. Okay, where are we at? Okay. Okay, and let's show where the impact is. All right. Do another quick save a little closer this time. The one thing that would have happened if Bob died is that writes off this second contract, because the second contract requires Bob. Okay, let's see here. So again, I'm pitching up a little bit just to control that vertical velocity number. I don't want that to get you know, I don't want it to get too large in the negative direction. But I do think I need to kill off horizontal speed here a lot. So you can control that vertical velocity with pitch. Let's see let's put that on surface. There we go. Okay, I need to be this way, and I need a lot more speed. A lot more speed. I might be overshooting here. Oh boy. Need to kill that horizontal speed. Killing horizontal speed. Oh, I see the red dot coming. I might be overshooting just... Well, maybe not. I see that red dot. I see the red dot. I was just watching the red dot. That's all I was doing. Now I'm going pretty much straight down. We're just gonna go straight down now. Okay, what's my speed? Left that a little late, but I think I think I'm gonna be closer. Okay, I'm a kilometer up. Let's start slowing down here. Slow down a lot more. There we are. Boink. Back down. How'd I do? How'd I do? How'd I do? Waypoint manager. Delete that node. Delete that waypoint, I mean. I'm a little further this time. That's okay. I can live with it. Now, am I close enough? No. So, again, Michael has to come out. Maybe as soon as Michael comes out... Oh, turn off the targety thing. Oh, Michael's close enough, so I'm not going to fly over to the rover. The countdown has started, but what I will do is get out Bob and do that. EVA. Quick save again. That's probably a good idea. Quick saving is never a bad idea, though that was a really weird glitch. I'm not even sure. Bob got kind of stuck on the ladder, and then I let go, and then he just went... He went poof. But I will follow people's advice. Let's see here. Plant flag, plant flag, plant flag. This is the Twitch 4. Landing 3. And again, this is Bob and Michael. Oh, experiencing deja vu. Bob's like, how do you spell deja vu? Deja vu, like that, I think. Anyway, whatever. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bob and Michael are like, didn't we just do this? What's going on here? And Bob's like, shouldn't I be dead? Okay, so how's this contract? We got 30 seconds here on, whoops, that's the lander. I'm trying to find Michael. There he is. 20 seconds now on Michael. Okay, contract is again complete. So that is now complete. Michael has gained some experience. Like if we look down here now, there should be a special experience. Somewhere, I thought, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh my gosh! Sheepers creepers! Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not touching that ladder no more. Michael seems to have experienced or survived that experience, but that is it. There is something up with that ladder. I am not touching the ladder. So what we're gonna do? Where's our? That's the flag. It's the rover there. 1. Ladder, go away. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Oh, he has no EVA propellant, of course. Oh, shoot, he's got to run back. I was going to fly. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, we can make this work. Oh, my gosh. This is turning into like a nightmare. Get a new ladder. Get a new ladder. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm retracting that ladder, and then we're going to fly up to the hatch. I'm not touching. I'm going to try not to touch that ladder. I am holding shift right now, believe it or not. But I don't want to time warp given how glitchy the surface physics is right now. If I time warp, I'm really worried when I stop time warping, this thing is going to go, the lander is going to go for a fly. So this is as fast as Michael goes. Okay, but I do have to get some EVA propellant into that EVA pack. Okay, stop. Michael. Inventory. Okay, and he should have... Yes, up we go. Okay, so very gingerly. Oh my goodness sakes. That I think was me. I'll take ownership of that one. Try this again. In. Board. Okay. Michael, in the meantime, or Bob, sorry, in the meantime, should be done his EVA reports. Yep. He probably also does not have any propellant in there. Nope. Nope. So we're going to try the same thing. I'm going to do a quick save before Bob tries. Oh, shoot. I left it. That doesn't work. I left it in the ship. Bring it back. There we go. So that should give him propellant. Quick save. All right. Wow, this is turning into... He's off? Okay, again, we're just going to try and grab here. Oh, Bob, the veteran. Oh, my goodness gracious.